I started traveling around the country, and I saw this group of kids playing cricket in Dehradun. And when I went close, I realized they were all blind, and I realized that the ball was making sound. And I also realized when I spoke to the umpire, who was the physical training instructor, that these kids were passionate about the game. They would get up in the morning, play cricket, and right through the day, they would continue to play cricket. Just instead of rain interruption, it would be class interruption or lunch interruption. Otherwise, they would be playing cricket. So I thought to myself, these guys are enjoying the game. There is passion, there is skill, number one. Number two, sport has a lot to offer in terms of your own personality development. You learn social skills, physical fitness, your mobility, your ability to work in a team, strategy, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of learning that you pick up from the playing field. Thirdly, the kind of following it has in India, this could be a wonderful platform to project blind people as people who can contribute, people who can perform, and not people who only need help and support. So, the positive image, a positive perception of blindness could be spread through the game. And finally, I realized this game could be taken to the global stage. And I felt it was worthwhile actually promoting this.
Well, you first had a national league, right?
So I started with a national tournament in Delhi, which was called the Tata Steel Challenge Cup, because Russi, Mody and Tata Steel actually sponsored it.
Famous Russi, Mody of Jamshedpur.
That's right.
40 eggs a day, by the way.
The numbers have changed. I thought it was 12 eggs a day.
12 eggs in one meal, apparently.
Oh, one meal, okay.
Yeah, which I can also do. Russi, he's no longer with us. But But 40, I've done 36.
Right.
And world record brocha.
Yeah. There was a fascinating story as to how I got to him finally.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'll waste time on your
Quick. Tell us. I love these stories.
Yeah. So I'd gone to Mumbai to look for sponsors, and the professional management group, which was Sumedh Shah and Sunil Gavaskar.
Oh, yeah. PMG. My first job, sir.
You worked there?
Yeah, we did a cricket show in 1994-5.
Okay, this was 1989-90. So Sumedh I had met in one of the meetings I had gone for in Delhi. So he said, come along, I'll help you. So I based myself out of his office and started meeting people. So I ran into, I had heard that Lintas had a social marketing cell. There's a guy called Sumit Roy who used to be...
he lectures and all that.
Yeah.
Your tribe, brother.
Yeah, he's old time Ogilvy.
With the long hair and...
That's right, that's right.
Remember him, yeah.
So he had moved out from Lintas, and I was told that there was another lady there. So I called her up and she said, well, I have only got 10 minutes. If you can finish your business in 10 minutes, come and see me. So I went immediately and met her. And she ended up spending 2 hours with me chatting about whatever I had to say. And then she said she will introduce me to few people who could be potential sponsors. So one of them was somebody in Hindustan Lever, and then somebody in the Tata Steel Company, a gentleman called Milind Rege.
Of course, a Bombay captain.
Yeah, off spinner. And
I know him very well.
Yeah,
his son Aditya also, yeah.
Yeah, so Milind, I met him, and he said, Russi Mody is in town. I'll see.
Oh, Tata guy, obviously, got the connect, sir. Yeah.
So he said, I'll try and connect you. So every day I would call him up. He said, Mr. Mody is busy. So I didn't meet him then. Then I called the lady and I said, thank you. You've been very kind, and you've been one of the few people who've been very empathetic towards my plea. So she said, what happened? You didn't get any? Didn't Russi Mody give you anything? So he said, no, I couldn't even meet him. Milind was very nice, but I couldn't get anything.
Couldn't open the door. Huh?
Yeah, couldn't open the door because the door is not available at that time. So she said, give me a minute. 10 minutes later, she calls me and says that Tata Steel will give you 1.5 lakh. And that's when I realized this woman I was talking to all the time.
Who's she?
I'll tell you. She was the daughter of the vice chairman of Tata Steel, Sabhawala.
Oh, Sabhawala family. Okay.
Yeah, Tara. This was Tara Sabhawala.
Yeah.
One of the twins.
So she was able to engineer it on her own.
Yes. So she said, so the project was on. The first tournament actually cost us 2.5 lakhs. Tata Steel gave us 1.5 lakhs. And then I went to, somebody said, why don't you invite Rajiv Gandhi as the chief guest for the finals? So I said, yeah, that's a good idea. So I wrote to Rajiv Gandhi, sent him a fax. I was called to his office. He wanted to know who all are going to be there. And then the guy asked me, no, I didn't meet Rajiv Gandhi there. I met his secretary. So the secretary said, Russi Mody is in town. Why don't you invite him as well? So I said, well, I've tried to meet him. So he said, try. So I called up the Mody office. There was a guy called Amit Jha, I think.
You remember all these names, huh?
Amit Jha. So Amit Jha said, look, Mr. Mody is very busy, but I said, no, but I have to meet him. So he said, okay, he's staying at the Taj Hotel. Call up at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon and I'll be there. So I'll connect you with him. So at 3 o'clock I called up. A voice said, yes. So I said, I would like to speak with Amit Jha. So he said, Amitabh Jha. So he said, Amitabh is not here. But what can I do for you? So I said, look, I'm actually trying to get an appointment with Mr. Russi Mody. He said, I am Russi Mody. So I said, what do you want? So I said, this tournament is happening and I'd like you to be there for the finals. He said, I'd love to be there. And that's it. So he was there and then he funded the next year's national tournament as well.
So you got the national limelight. You had the Prime Minister, you had the head of Tatas, you had all the big guns.
Yes, that was the opening match, which the opening start, which the Indian team has not been getting in the recent past.
Yeah.
But I got it.
Oops. That was hurtful. As we speak, Brisbane Test going the wrong way.